So Kenya mad because Portia was the one that Latoya wanted, and Portia mad because she got caught, and Tanya just dumb as hell and just incriminated herself. Child, let's just get into this damn review. What's the deal? What's the deal? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 13, Episode 11. So y'all already know what I'm here for. I'm here for the roast, I'm here for the gags, and I'm here to give y'all the real tea, okay? Shout out to my brother, Terrence, okay? So let's get into it. So anyways, we started off by picking up where we left off last week with the whole dinner with Kenya, aka Judge Hatchet, being the one to basically question everybody to see exactly what happened. It seems to me like everybody's being annoyed by this situation. It all went from Kenya saying that Drew could be the one. Drew checked her ass and let her know that she wasn't having it. She's a married woman. She'll never do that. And then Latoya and Drew started going in on each other. And then the next thing you know, Latoya started getting upset with Kenya because Kenya was asking a bunch of questions. She said, and you're investigating? Yes, because I want to. And I'm like, but why do you want to? Why is it any of your business? Why are you so invested? I don't understand. Like, why do you care so goddamn much? That's the part I'm trying to understand. Why do you care? Is it because you want some dick too? Because if that's the case, dick is a dime a dozen. Anybody can get some. And so it's just like, she just won't let it go. Like, she just gotta know who was fucking and who was doing what. And Portia is just over the conversation. Like, her and Tanya are pretty much over the conversation. I think that Portia is mad because I think Portia's anger comes from two different places. A, she's mad because she got caught up, because we already know that it was her with Bolo. And my thing about it is, girl, if you fuck Bolo, you fucked him. Like, what you mad for? At the end of the day, you're a single woman. You don't really owe nobody no damn explanation. So I don't understand what's the big deal is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If you fucked him, you fucked him. I don't blame you because I would have fucked him too. Okay? And I'm just being real. You know, we all grown up in this bitch. We 30 and up. I would have fucked him too if I had the motherfucking chance. And it's just what it is. I'm just saying. But Tanya, you didn't do yourself no favors by letting it be known that you was in the room with Portia. Apparently, that's where the horny noises was coming from, out of Portia's room. So you basically put yourself at the crime scene and let it be known, okay, yes, I was in the room with Portia and Bolo, and I was getting my puss ate and getting fucked by the both of them. Even though I got a man at home that was probably had his hands in the cookie jar anyway. Like, that's what the fuck you just did. So you really just made yourself look dumb as fuck by doing what the fuck you just did. Now, at this point, Kenya is annoying, but you and Portia are looking guilty as hell. At this point, like, straight up, like, all I gotta say is this: Portia, in my mind, you did it. So I just feel like this, just own this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you, like, what's the point of being upset about it? Like, you got you some dick, you got it good, whatever. It is what it is. Like, bitch, I applaud you for getting it. Have you seen him? Do you follow him on Instagram? I do, and I get my daily fix every goddamn day, okay? So don't be shamed, girl. If you fucked the nigga, you fucked him. Now, I believe you really trying to take off for Tanya because she's the one that's in a relationship or whatever, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Tanya knew what the fuck she was getting into when she decided to get her ass in that room with you, okay? So at the end of the day, Shamia got a man, Drew got a man, Candy got a man. They all knew not to go up in that motherfucking room with him. You went in that room with him and Portia, so whatever happened between y'all three happened. Y'all grown ass women, so can't nobody slut shame nobody. But at the end of the day, y'all both made yourselves look guilty, and Tanya just dumb as a doorknob, just put herself right there in the crime slot, giving Kenya more of a reason to speak on the shit. Now, no means am I on Kenya's side, because I do think that she's doing way too much with this goddamn Judge Judy hearing at this goddamn table. But at the end of the day, y'all grown women, just own your shit. You fucked the nigga, you fucked him. Shit. Who mad? I ain't mad at your nasty grind. Nobody's gonna do you like me, my nasty grind. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nobody. So the girls are back in Atlanta. And Cynthia and Drew telling their husbands, and Candy and Don Juan talking about the happiness of the party. Now, one thing I can say about Cynthia and Mike, they are funny as fuck, okay? And by Mike being such a good sport about this whole situation, that made him even more sexier to me. Because I've always found Mike to be fine, to be honest. I've always thought he was fine. I've always thought that he was good looking and all this other good stuff. So, just seeing him, like, making fun of the whole thing and taking it so well was actually hilarious and sexy to me. Like, he just took it in stride and just, like, okay, so my wife was at a bachelorette party looking at another nigga dick. It might be bigger than mine. Who gives a fuck? This is my bitch. I fuck her every night and I got a ring on her finger, so it really don't fucking matter. However, with Drew was telling Ralph what happened, and Ralph was not pleased by that shit. He was not pleased at all, and I think that Drew got a kick out of him not being pleased by it. That's why she was giving him all of the details about what happened at the damn party. You know what I mean? And he was not ready for that. He was mad as shit. And then she was like, well, you didn't tell me what happened in Tampa, so what happened in Tampa? And the fact that he could not give her a straight answer lets me know that something either A, happened, B, almost happened, C, could have happened, D, wanted something to happen, E, all of the above. So Ralph is on some bullshit, and if Drew don't go somewhere and get a motherfucking lie detector test and just try to figure out what he doing, you need to, girl, bye. But at the same time, though, Drew, you know I love you, and you're one of my favorite newest housewives on this shit. You know what I mean? So y'all already know I'm Team Drew all the way. Team Drew. But Drew, with the way that your marriage is and the type of man you got, you might need to stop speaking on Kenya's husband. You might need to stop speaking about LaToya's marriage, because yours is not that perfect either. You got issues. You may have an infidelity issue. So with that being said, you might not want to speak on somebody else's marriages, because yours ain't on point either. So I'm just saying, girl, like, just shut the hell up talking about other folks' shit when your house is not in order. Clean your own front yard before you try to go in Kenya's front yard, because hers messy as a motherfucker. And before you go up in LaToya's front yard, because I know she got a whole bunch of trash in her yard. So sweep up your own front porch before you try to sweep up somebody else. That's all I'm saying. Candy and Don Juan sitting there talking about the shit. And my thing about it is, I feel like this. Everybody was mad at Candy for basically telling Don Juan what went down at the party. At this point, with Tanya putting it out there that she was in Portia's room, the cat was already out of the bag at this point, in my eyes. So that's why Candy was talking to Don Juan about the shit at this point, because it's already out there now. Tanya put it out there. And of course, Candy knew what went down in the room. That's why she didn't want to talk about it in the first damn place. You know what I mean? But Tanya put herself at the crime scene. So it was like, okay, well, I guess it's free game to talk about it at this point, shit. Because again, Tanya in her big mouth put herself right there. So Kenya's doing this photo shoot for this magazine, and LaToya walks up, and then, you know, Kenya is obviously upset with LaToya because she felt like LaToya did not have her back in the situation. But at the same time, Kenya act like because someone is her friend, they got to go along with everything that she says. Now, LaToya has been her flunky since she came on this bitch, and that's just 100% real. She been her flunky from the very beginning. That's number one. But because she had her own opinion about something, and because she was annoyed by her motherfucking ass, she want to be mad. What you mad for? It was annoying. You were sitting up here trying to get the tea, sitting up here asking all these questions. You had a mock trial at the beginning. Okay, Judge Maybelline, I get it. You had the mock trial. It was funny. But you kept going, and you made this a thing the entire time, and that shit is fucking annoying. Like, if I want the tea, I'ma ask for it. If I ain't gonna get the goddamn tea, that's it. I'm not gonna keep badgering bitches about it. Like that's just number one. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And you just look nosy and pathetic and just thirsty for something to get some drama going. And then LaToya groveling to your ass, and she just apologizing to you, and she's sorry. What the fuck you apologize to the Kenya for? You don't owe her shit at this point. You had your own motherfucking mind, your own opinion about something, and she mad. If Kenya don't go on somewhere, I know some girl. But then Portia and Drew, I think Drew stops by Portia's house. According to Portia, Drew only lives 8 miles away, 8 minutes, I guess, away from her. So she stopped by. And honestly, y'all know I don't fuck with Portia. Y'all know I don't like her. But I do like her budding relationship with Drew. I like them together. Like, I did not think that they would even get along, but I actually like Drew with Portia and Shamia. And you know I love Shamia, but I like them together. They was just talking about Kenya's crying and how they felt about it, and how they feel like, is she having trouble at home? Like, what's wrong with her? Yes, she's having trouble at home. Yes, she's dickless right now, and that's a frustration. Like, one of my friends gave me like a fake dick for Christmas, maybe I need to send it to her. Because I ain't using it. But then they started talking about Ralph and his cheating. Well, possible cheating. And Drew told Portia about the story about, you know, the whole Tampa thing. And Portia was like, so you still don't know what happened in Tampa? And she said no. And Portia was like, do you think that he was cheating? And she was like, he never gave me a reason to think that he's cheating. But the fact that he won't tell me what really happened there is unsettling. And it should be unsettling. Why can't he? If he didn't do shit, why he not telling you? You know what I mean? And then Portia started talking about this damn roly-poly, scrolly-oly ass relationship with Jermaine Dupri's little brother. I don't give a fuck about it, girl. Just move on. Like, collect your child support and let him fuck whatever dog, cat, snake, alligator, elephant that he wants to fuck. Like, just going on. So Kenya is meeting up with her lawyer and to talk about some shit with Mark. And apparently she said, you know, Mark been trying to get back with her. He been sending her love songs and shit of that nature and things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. He been trying to get back in her good graces. And the lawyer is tickled because of the song that he sent. But then it comes to find out this dude has filed for divorce and he wants Kenya to pay him alimony. You focused on everybody else's shit and this motherfucker right here is about to take you down to the cleaners. Kenya, you need to... Girl, like, and I do feel sorry for Kenya. I do. Like, I do have sympathy for someone that's going through something like that. Like, breaking up with a nigga is bad. But on top of that, when you're breaking up with a nigga that you're married to, breaking up with a nigga that you're married to and got a child with, it's always going to be fucked up. And he asking for your money. Like, girl, and just last year, he said that he can let you have everything, so why he can't let you have everything now? Like, that's really ridiculous. But child, listen, like, Kenya, you got your work cut out for you, honey. You went throughout all that trouble just to marry this man in secret and lose your job, only for the nigga not to be shit. That is sad, and my heart goes out to you, honey. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review on the Housewives of Atlanta. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. And if you want to follow me on any social media, it will be at the bottom. Until next time, I'll holler at you later. Peace out.